Oh right, I meant to. Sorry, I need to put can we put this
Yeah,
at
we
the top
did.
of the episode? I need to for representing all the CineBeards, I need to apologize for a grave error on our bottom 10 of 2022
Indeed.
list.
We're sorry. We did a games journalism.
We did
Yeah,
a
we
games
forgot to put in
journalism.
number 0.
Number
Yeah.
0, the eternal worst movie of all time, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
The thing is, we even mentioned it in the episode.
We did. We talked about it.
We were like,
maybe
we
that's
saved
why we
Willem
didn't
from watching
mention
it,
it.
and then we didn't. We didn't.
Maybe that's why we didn't talk about it, because we thought we talked about it. Because it's
Maybe.
just that perennial fucking axe hanging over our heads.
Either way, we failed you, Houstoners.
But
Yeah.
now we're succeeding with you
Yes.
in this honorable mentions episode. Next honorable mention.
Or you no on to the beginning of the honorable mentions, because I've edited this, so this is now at the beginning.
Yes.
Hey, boo.
Okay, so
Sarah and I did the maths on it, and we watched over 400 films last year.
That's
How the
more than
fuck
there are
do you watch-
days.
How do you watch so many films?
Because it's our primary hobby.
yeah.
Work more. Work 16 hours a day, Thomas. Come on. Have a
Damn
fulfilling life.
millennials.
Yeah, you fucking millennials.
Fucking millennials.
Pull yourself
Just
up to your
watch-
bootstraps.
Watching movies and eating your avocado toast.
Oh, apparently avocado
Fucking
toast.
hate avocado.
Avocado is no longer the thing because, like, now avocado is
People caught on to the fact that it's just green baby food in the shape of a
No,
pear.
no.
They'll never catch on to that.
No. It used to be the whole like, oh, you're kind of cool, you know, ooh, smash Avo on toast kind of thing. Now they offer you smashed white beans. It's a more ethical form of avocado. This is a
What?
thing I
What?
heard. Yes.
Look,
Yeah.
eating avocados are super unethical, and we can get into the military-industrial complex and CIA coups
Obviously,
in South
but
America.
it is just so funny that like in the sort of yuppie upscale kind of, you know,
Pick and
hipstery
choose
sort of
your
thing.
models.
Like avocado is no longer the thing. Like
Would
avocado
you-
is now frowned on. And
Smashed
now
white beans.
okay,
What
okay.
kind of white beans?
I don't fucking know, but
Well,
apparently,
here's-
yeah.
what if
yeah.
avocados were ethical?
They're not. It's a single
What
No, no,
culture.
but
my
what if-
grandfather was a unicycle?
No,
You
no,
know?
no. Let's
Then you
what
wouldn't
if,
be, you wouldn't
right?
exist.
Yeah.
So what if, right? I move into a house, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And on the property, there is an avocado tree bearing fruit.
Okay.
Where'd that seed come from?
Then you have to kill yourself.
That seed probably came from, I
The
don't know.
Mayflower.
I was gonna say the Santa Maria or the Pinto, but like, yeah, sure. Let's
The
go with the
Mayflower.
Mayflower.
Fuck it. Yeah, sorry. It's a gray area. It's a gray area.
I like how our bad movies started with us talking about
Well,
toys.
I was talking about the worst fruit out there, which is avocado.
I don't agree.
Oh,
I
well, you're
like
wrong.
avocado with lemon pepper spice.
I really like avocado in the trash.
Oh,
You
Just
eat trash?
just right in the garbage.
Yeah. So can I go through some honorable mentions?
I guess.
do that.
Yeah.
I would have gone through Thomas's entire list.
Yay!
I chose not to
Do
make
it.
17 hours.
Fuck you. No, well, the honorable mentions list is just you reading a list of movies. I have two
No,
more to
we-
add to that, by
Thomas,
the way. One of
Thomas.
which is
Thomas. Our honorable mention list, well, dishonorable mentions list was a half-hour segment.
yeah. Let's make it a full hour. I have two more to add, by the way. I saw two more 2022 releases. That were
Okay,
fantastic.
fine,
One
you
of
can
which
add
was
them at
Puss
the
in
end.
Boots, and the other was Babylon.
Okay,
So add those two in as well.
fine.
All right, off
Uh,
you go.
So, honorable mentions. Puss in Boots.
Babylon.
Babylon. The Menu. Spider-Man No Way Home. Scream, the fifth one. It doesn't have a 5, but you know, Scream 5.
Yeah.
Fresh. Marcel the Shell with shoes on.
That was fucking good.
The Bob's Burgers movie. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Glorious. The Banquet. Resurrection. Saloon. Men. Triangle of Sadness. Hatching. Vengeance. Bones and All. Those are just some of the honorable mentions.
I forgot to watch Bones and All.
You should have watched Bones and All, Matt. It was fucking good. Timothy Chalamet does a good act.
Timothée Chalamet.
Excuse me.
Like
The first man in history to have a face genetically engineered for 3D glasses.
But really,
him
that's
and-
how you're supposed to pronounce his name. But he doesn't correct people because he realizes how it sounds.
He and Natalie Portman are terminal sufferers of people with beautiful bird bone disease.
Ooh, I have a fun fact about Natalie Portman in this here special.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do.
I'm curious now.
Those were just some of the honorable mentions. Now, the official CineBeards honorable mentions, as per usual, movies that did appear on at least one of our top 10 lists. We'll start off with...
Is this just gonna be me talking a lot again?
No, actually.
No, these are off our top 10 lists, not our honorable mentions lists.
Thank goodness.
Beavis and Butthead, Do the Universe.
Christ, that was
Oh.
funny.
It didn't make my list. It did make Dion's, but I did not know Mike Judge could still get so much mileage
Yeah.
out of those characters.
They are, if anything, yeah, they're even more relevant now than they were before. It's just, it's spectacular.
It's insane to me how fucking funny that movie was. Like,
right, that white privilege sequence is
Yeah,
one of the
it's
funniest
just-
things
it's
I've ever
perfection.
seen.
Oh god, that's the only sequence I've seen from it so far, and it is gold.
It is
you should
amazing.
watch
Yeah,
the
the film
should
is.
watch the whole movie.
Yeah, it's really, really funny. Yep, I was deeply impressed.
So was I, but unfortunately, I did watch
More than 10 movies.
more than 10 movies this year.
Look, I would just like to tip a hat to Dion for putting 10 movies on a list.
As I
Yeah.
pointed out to Marcus, it goes to 11.
Yes.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Yeah.
He even had an
Even in-
honorable mention.
Damn right I did.
Oh my god.
Wait, which
You
was
guys
your
are-
an honorable mention?
I'm clearly not working hard enough.
Clearly.
Yeah. Into the
It's,
salt
It was
mines.
Spider-Man Home? No way!
Huh?
Yeah.
Clearly, you've had too much time on your hands this past month. It's
I-
taking some
Yeah,
kind
really-
of a holiday or
You
something.
fucking
I'm really
cheating
fucking
me out
slacking.
for watching too many movies, Mr. 11 movies on his top 10.
Don't let my clients hear this. Oh, he's fucking slacking.
To be fair, you only had a full 6 on your bottom 10.
Yeah. Next up, wait, hang on. Let me look at the list here because now I'm confused about where are we in time. It's Doctor Strange and in the multiverse of madness.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that it was a Raimi movie first and an MCU movie second.
Yeah, and it just got more Raimi as it went on.
I still think this is the one MCU movie that Thomas should watch.
One day.
Endgame. One
When
day.
he eventually decides to get drunk, when he just gives up on life.
I just give up and I start watching Marvel movies.
No, you watch this Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well,
fair
only
enough.
this
it's
one.
either this one for good reasons or Eternals for reasons of self-torment.
We know which one is more likely to watch. Let's
Yeah,
be
we
honest.
do actually.
I'll
don't we?
double bill
Look,
them.
Jesus
Double
Christ,
I'll
dude,
give
no! Oh, Thomas,
Don't
no!
Can I give one spoiler that might actually make Thomas watch this movie?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You get to see John Krasinski die.
Ooh.
that is
that is a
that is
fantasy of
tasty.
mine.
That is,
Mhm.
yeah,
It's pretty hot.
that is hot.
Alright.
And
Alright, I'm
now
convinced.
for the second animated film in our honorable mentions. One that I, for personal reasons, simply could not put on my top 10 because it was the hardest movie I had to watch this year. Phil Tippett's
God.
Mad God.
Oh, it's so good, Phil. Phil, tell me how you really feel about the movie industry. Tell me how you really feel, though, Phil.
I had to,
Fuck.
like, this was the one movie this year I had to watch in sections.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said it, so.
I could not watch it in one sitting. It was too much.
I think I watched it over like 3 nights or something.
And I mean, this is coming
Wow.
from a man who routinely watches New French Extremity films. Like, I watch some truly disturbing things, but Phil Tippett,
What if it fucked you up, man?
Phil Tippett fucked me up.
Yeah.
Look,
It was,
I
it was truly beautiful.
yeah, I always appreciate an auteur filmmaker saying, "Do you know what? Actually, most of my career was fucking garbage, and I hated it.
Yeah.
So here's a movie about that, like this, the Lars von Trier's A House That Jack Built. Like,
Oof, that was a
it's
good one.
good shit. It's good shit, man."
Yeah. Next up, this was my personal number 10.
Number 10.
No, personal number 10.
Personal number
Personal
10.
number 10. Was it my personal number 10? Yes, it was. Prey. I fucking loved
Oh!
every second of
Do you know
Prey.
what's hilarious?
You forgot that
And-
it came out this year?
No, no, he. It was on the list, but I forgot which movie it was. Like, I saw the name and I just completely blanked.
You just thought it was something else.
Yeah, like I didn't even like register it, and now as he said it, I was like, oh, that movie fucking ruled.
Okay.
Oh
No,
wait.
no, no. Dion, that's a handy thing to know, because next year when we do this again, we'll put a short little synopsis in brackets next to each movie, because obviously
Yeah.
just a title is not enough. So we're gonna have title
it might
and then the
and-
movie with the predator and the Native American.
In my defense, I did this while very sleep deprived, so
That's fair.
yeah.
You were up
That
all
is-
night
But
watching
that's what I'm
those
saying.
movies.
This is just to help you, you know?
Yeah. Well, at least now there would have been 12 on my list, so
Mm-hmm.
onwards and
Also,
upwards.
holy shit, did Prey rule.
Yo,
It
what a
was
fucking
very
great
It was a
movie.
good time.
It did
Christ,
a lot
anyone
of,
doesn't have that on their list.
a
What
lot
an
of
idiot.
Janks
homage to the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Jank CG aside, it was good.
Yeah. In fact, the only way it could have been.
Yeah, like the worst part of that movie was like the Predator stuff, generally speaking.
For me, I found some of the fight choreography to be very fight movie, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I just meant like we could have just stayed with the villagers and the village.
Oh,
and
yeah.
done, like cool hunting shit like all the time, and I would have been very happy.
Well,
That
I
would've
mean,
been
then
good.
you just want to watch Dances with Wolves in a different
No.
language.
Dances with Wolves is good.
It is good. I'm
It's,
not,
it's
I'm
the
not
best
knocking it.
Avatar.
It really is.
Thought
It's
that
an
was
Avatar
Fern Gully.
prequel.
Oh, next up, After Yang. This was on Jason's list.
Yes, and it was
Explain yourself.
one of 3 Colin Farrell movies on my list.
Jesus.
I meant to watch this, but I forgot about it.
It is a very good look into both the humanity of AI and what it is like to grow up outside of your own culture, isolated from it.
Oh, that sounds cool. That
Yeah,
sounds
ba-
compelling. That sounds
basically an ad-
emotionally complex.
Sounds like
and-
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Colin
But
Farrell
good.
and his wife adopt a Chinese girl, and they buy a cultural surrogate older brother for her to teach her her heritage.
Complex.
I don't know. That sounds
will
like some.
watch it.
That sounds like some woke bullshit, if you ask me.
I was wondering
Why,
who'd
'cause-
say it first.
Why? Because Colin Farrell has a wife?
Yeah. Also, his wife is a person of color, Thomas.
Whoa! You
Yeah.
did not mention that.
That's
The
what it
left
is.
has gone too far.
But basically-
Hollywood filled with woke garbage.
The movie picks up. Starts off with the older brother malfunctioning. hence after
Ooh.
Yang, because the brother was Yang. So it's
Gotcha.
Colin Farrell basically exploring, trying to fix Yang and finding out all of this stuff. It's very good. I highly recommend it.
I
What's it
will
called?
watch it this week.
After Yang.
After Yang. Okay.
And after Yang, another one that was on Jason's list. It's because apparently he liked watching fun movies this year. Bullet Train.
That Bullet Train rocked.
It was some
It
of
does,
the
in
most
fact,
fun I had.
rule.
It was some of the most fun I had watching a movie, and my list wasn't built on, okay, this was technically the best movie. It's just like, what did I have fun with?
Yeah, I
So-
know. Yeah, I
so,
know.
yes.
Like it's not like our lists are never, well, besides Frank Thomas's, are
You.
not usually like objective measures of quality. But Bullet Train does rule.
Bullet Train was awesome.
Everyone's seen it here, right? Right?
Yes.
Not me.
No, Dion.
No,
You don't watch Bullet
Dion!
Train.
The final reveal of the villain at the end was outstanding.
Oh,
Yes.
so good.
So good. It's fun. It's Brad Pitt having fun again, and it's incredible.
Absolutely.
At the absolutely pointless cameos, like, this won't ruin a thing, but like just Channing Tatum in there to wear a hat and pretend to be somebody else.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's
That's the
incredible.
totality of his role.
That's a
What he does.
that's a bigger goof than one I'll mention in our main list.
Oh my.
Oh,
Tantalizing.
I know. I'm planting seeds and shit. But watch Bullet Train. It's a hell of a fun time.
Once after Young Bullet Train.
Yeah.
After Yang and Bullet Train, I'm afraid to tell you that Thomas,
Hello.
you won't be alone.
Hey!
But judging from the fact that this is on our honorables, Thomas was alone?
I knew I was going to be alone in watching this, but
I tried to, but I just couldn't. You
Care.
see, no, it's not that. Like, they are. When something is subtitled, I need to be in the right frame of mind to watch a film with subtitles.
Okay, so you don't like Thomas. I'm getting it.
you hate me, is what you're saying. That's fair.
Oh, no. I'm not saying I hate you. I'm saying like I have to be in the mood to watch something with subtitles. It is a personal barrier to entry that I have to contend with.
Well, you know,
so
like
I'm just understanding you've got personal barriers against Thomas here?
that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing you say.
Fine, I hate
Yeah.
Thomas, but Thomas, tell us a bit about You Won't Be Alone without spoiling it, because I feel we should watch it.
I really feel
otherwise.
you should watch it. You Won't Be Alone is a fascinating Macedonian or Macedonian folklore horror about a changeling, and it features some of the most interesting writing in a screenplay I've ever seen, because it explores the idea, and like it's an old idea, it's not a new idea, but it explores the idea of how language develops in a person that is completely isolated from society and the world. So that's very cool because it's this character that I won't tell you why and how, like this character kind of experiencing everything the world has to offer about like humans and like loss and love and life and all the good and all the bad, but with like a very limited vocabulary. So the words that they use are really interesting and like organic and just really beautiful. It's a really beautiful movie and really fucking harrowing as well.
Right.
Nice.
And
That
it's got Numi Rapace in it.
Oh, the Numi Rapus.
Mhm.
I haven't seen her in a thing since I watched Prometheus.
Man, you should get on that, like, because she's also in Lamb, which is also very, very good.
Oh shit! I didn't get around to Lamb. Yeah. I
So
wanted
again,
to watch it,
again, you're
I
just saying
think
you
it was
hate
good.
me. This is just more
Yes.
you hate me.
That's
Also,
what
what
I'm hearing.
because also
Okay,
in
fine.
our 2021 episode, I talked about The Trip, which she was very good in. and you didn't watch that either. That's fine.
That's true.
That's fine.
Yeah, I
Do you
hate
want to know
Thomas.
something incredibly depressing?
What?
She's 1 year older than me.
That is super depressing.
I'm joking. She's not.
Th-
Anyway.
That's almost as depressing as finding out that Val Kilmer was 62 while filming Top Gun Maverick.
Thought he was dead, but that's
Oh no, his
No,
voice
he
is
just
dead
got terrible throat cancer.
now.
oh, shame. That does suck.
Yeah. Anyway, you know what? There's one thing I hate more than Thomas though,
Oh yeah.
and that's the British
Avocados.
Empire. The final honorable mention before we make it onto the main list: RRR, Rise, Roar, Revolt.
Yeah.
Most fun I had watching a movie all year. Holy shit.
This movie was bananas.
It was. It taught you that the way to pick up a lady is to make sure she gets flat tires, so she pulls over on the road next to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you get to have a rom-com for like months. It's how it works, Jason. Come
And
on.
then you have a rom-com episode.
Yeah. It's definitely not problematic at all.
Nah.
Not at all.
Nah.
Or communicating through but no, this movie it is everything.
It is fucking madness.
It is madness.
When
it is
they
bananas.
formed a human Megazord, that was outstanding.
Mecha Shiva.
When they formed Mecha Shiva, dude.
Yes.
Holy shit. What the fuck?
I just love the way
I
they
like when he harnessed his animal spirit and fucking all of the tigers and everything jumping out of the car, swarming the British troops.
that's my favorite way to crash a tea party.
It's a good way.
It is a good way. And just how cartoonishly evil the villains were.
Look,
But
it was
it's
a
funny.
cartoon. The whole thing was just a cartoon.
But the gag is that they were cartoonishly evil, but it still didn't even scratch the surface with how awful the British were in India.
I know.
That's the gag. Oh, it's so good. And then obviously finding out that they were real people and that he really did paint himself like fucking Shiva and
Yes.
ambush British troops and shit. And it's so cool.
So cool.
Fuck
And
Britain.
and this is an interesting tidbit I found out because
Where were the interesting bits about other films? You can't just do it for RR.
well
Yeah,
I can
no.
because
Oh,
I
but to be
remember
fair,
this.
Thomas, the interesting bit for the last film is that Marcus hated you.
Yes.
That is fair. That is interesting. And I will, adapt accordingly.
Within some Indian social circles, they actually have a word for the type of movie that RRR is.
Is it batshit?
No, they call it a masala movie because it has something of everything in it.
I don't know what masala is.
Masala,
It's a spice.
the curry
Spice
spice
blend.
blend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
masala is just like a spice blend. So, in some
Unique to
circles,
each
they would-
family, usually.
where they would
Really?
call
Oh.
or something like RR a masala movie because it has a bit of everything.
Okay. I like the part where his father straps himself full of dynamite and blows up that platoon of British soldiers.
God
That was
damn
my-
it, that was cool.
That was my favorite part. And the favorite part of the whole movie.
Dion, you should watch this while you pump iron. You will get
Yeah,
swole.
Dion, you actually should. This is a workout movie.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're malnourished in prison while you're working out, then you can get
Yes.
super buff.
Dude, then
accordingly.
you can
Hooray!
get so jacked, like Iroh.
Okay,
Alright.
so that wraps
we
up our
ready?
honorable mentions.
That wraps up our honorable mention. So shall we move on to our top 13, 10 movies?
I like how you didn't even read out half of my honorable mentions. Fuck you.
Because I had to. We've already been recording for half an hour.
Yeah, this is the first episode. First episode's done. Bye, listeners. See you in a couple
Bye,
days.
listeners.
Assholes.
Yay.